welcome back to my channel. So we got a different little aesthetic vibe going on. Really, I just turned off my ring light. I don't know how I'm gonna like this. I wanted to give like a different vibe with the confessions, and I think I like this. I think y'all can see me pretty clearly. Let me know if you like it or you don't like it, or if I should just keep on the ring light or turn it off. I don't know, but let's get into it, y'all. So if you have not watched the story from yesterday, I said that we were starting Confessions with Lo today, and that's what we're doing. So I'm going to be reading in the order that I got them. So, y'all see how long these braids are? They always getting caught. Okay. So the first story, this is a long one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do two. I want to do like two, maybe three if it's like shorter ones, but this one's kind of long, so maybe we'll do two. I'm gonna try to do two. So this is titled I Did It With Two Boys in One Night. Oh sis, what? Tell me. So she said, hey Lo, I just want to say I love your channel and your story times. Thank you, boo. Girl, we're both Leos. That's the best sign, by the way. I know that's right. I know that's right. Huge J. Cole fans. Hello. Oh, we need to be friends. And I'm from South Carolina. Girl, we are the same. We literally are the same. That's crazy. She said we're besties. In my head, we are besties. So she said, okay, y'all, I really need to make this text bigger because y'all know I don't have my glasses on. Should I go get my glasses? I'm gonna try to look it out. Okay. She said, okay, let's get into it. This may be a long story time, so I apologize in advance. It's okay. We love long story times. It may be a little vulgar, but I'll try my best to keep it PG-13. Also, I'm very transparent and I don't mind it, but don't judge me, y'all. We are not, this is a no judgment zone. We do not judge anybody over here because they want to judge us, but they don't want to tell us what they be doing behind closed doors. Okay? Yeah, no. Keep your judgments to yourself. She said, my name is, I'm not going to say her name. She said, her name, she said, for the story time, call me C. So C. I'm going to put red flags throughout the story to mark when I notice some red flags. This happened in the middle of last summer. My ex of 3 years and I had just broken up earlier last year, so I was really going through it because so much went down during the last half of our relationship. We were broken up, but not really broken up, of course, so we were still messing around. I already know how that go. But neither one of us wanted to move on. So eventually I got tired of the back and forth and I attempted to move on. My family member, she doesn't need a name because she's not really involved in the story, had a guy friend I was pretty close with, she was pretty close with. We'll name him Laundry. And he was kind of cute, so I was interested. Okay, Laundry. He was in the streets. I'm not sure why that turned me on even more, but it did. I know, girl, we've all been there. He was average height. He had a grown out haircut. He was trying to lock his hair. He was brown skinned, but he wasn't a flashy person, so he just kind of laid back, but it was cute laid back. He was skinny. You know what they say about the skinny ones. So keep this in mind. He had a girl, and girl, I melted every time I saw him with it. Oh, he had a grill. He had a grill. Oh, okay. Yeah, we all been through that phase. Yeah, we have. I would always tell my family member how I thought Laundry was cute and I wanted him, and she wouldn't pay me no mind. She eventually told Laundry I was interested in him, and we started following each other on social media. I would always see about how he would post about how his sex was good, how big his thing is, and all the freaky stuff. So I was thinking to myself, okay, well maybe we need to see what it's hitting on. Okay. One day I stopped being scary and shot my shot. That's right, sis. Shoot your shot. Shooters gonna shoot every time. I shot my shot and we eventually started texting each other and flirting and whatnot for a little while. So I told him I wanted him and he basically said the same. So fast forward to one night, I went out and got drunk with some friends and I sent him the where you at text. Uh-oh. Laundry met me at the bar I was at and we sat for a little while. And I had another drink and we eventually left to go back to his house. When we got there, we laid down in his bed for a little and relaxed and talked. The conversation was always good and he was a good vibe to be around. So he got quiet and started staring at me. I laughed and said, what you staring at me for? Yeah, cause what? Cause what happened? What's going on? Say what's on your mind. He said, what you trying to do? Look, you know why I'm here. You know why I'm here. Don't act brand new. I said, you know what I'm here for? Exactly. You know what I'm here for. And it went from there. And that's where it went downhill. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So we started kissing and we started undressing each other. So instantly I noticed the size wasn't as big as he described. Laundry said he was working with a snake, but he didn't specify what kind of snake. It was given garden snake, must be. And you was expecting anaconda python. Okay, hold on. Which it was average and it wasn't a problem at all. Oh, okay. It's just the fact that he made it seem like he was working with an anaconda on social media caught me off guard. First red flag. That's definitely a red flag. Because don't say you working with something and then I see what you working with and ain't what you said you was working with. Because now I don't want to work with nothing. But I wasn't upset at all. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I could have. I don't know, sis. We kept kissing and he started to go in, but he was just trying to go in raw. No foreplay or anything. Second red flag. She put a red flag by this. Yes, second red flag. How you can't even, I don't like when guys just try to, they don't even try to like warm you up or nothing. Like you just want to go straight in, just shove it all in. Like, wait a minute. You don't got to move that fast so that the coochie not going nowhere. It's right here for you in front of your face. Just wait a minute. You gotta make her purr or something. Like you just trying to stick it in. Like, sir, you gotta start the car up and let it warm up before you drive it. Right? We are the same person because I'm saying this stuff before I'm even reading what you saying, and I'm saying what you typing. But I shook it off and thought maybe everyone isn't into foreplay, but also I wasn't trying to have unprotected sex with him, as you should not. I stopped him and said, no, sir, you gotta wrap that up. He debated for a little. Third red flag. That's definitely a red flag. Then he eventually got a rubber and put it on and we started again. We're in missionary. He puts it in and I felt okay at first, but the more he stroked, it just wasn't hitting like I thought it would. He was stroking like he was scooting a chair up to the same phone. Now he's scooting a chair away. On top of that, I was dry as Popeye's biscuit. Not you was dry as a damn jean jacket. Wait. I eventually just stopped him and turned around so we could do it from the back. And he said, I eventually just stopped him and turned around so we could do it from the back and see if it'll get better. It didn't. Y'all, she put that in all caps. It did not. It did not get better. I was throwing it back and again, the stroking was off. Suddenly, he just stopped and pulled out while I was still throwing it back, and I turned around to see why. He finished, then had the nerve to ask, did I finish? Since the way I would have gathered my clothes and dipped out of this man's house so fast, what do you mean, did I finish? Is that a joke? You just playing? You not just playing. I said no with the straightest face. He said, damn, you not tired? I'm tired. You got too much energy. Mind you, all this happened in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, hell no. Laundry, what you got going on? I'm confused. I was thinking in my head, man, what the fuck? I was so disappointed. So eventually, I put my clothes back on and laid back down. Sis, he would not even got to lay back down out of me. I would have put my clothes back on, did one of these, and blocked his number. You don't got nothing else to say to me. We talked for a little longer and we fell asleep shortly after that. I woke up around 4 or 5 the next morning and saw I had a text from my ex asking where I was. He texted around 2, so I wasn't expecting him to reply when I replied. I replied and said I was at my friend's house. Yes, I lied. So what? To my surprise, he was still up and replied. So in my head, I'm thinking I could either lay here with laundry filled with disappointment or I could go over to someone that knows how to get me there by just touching me. This is terrible. I know, man. No, hey, it be like that. It be like it. If you know, you got different guys for different things. If you know that he gonna get you there with like that, yeah, go ahead. It was like I had an angel on the shoulder saying, just go home and go to bed, see, and the devil on the other shoulder saying, girl, go to that boy house and let him turn you every way but loose. So guess what I did? We already know what you did, sis. I listened to the devil. Exactly. I texted back and asked my ex if I could come over, and of course he said yes. I jumped up so fast, waking laundry up and let him know I was going home. He walked me outside and we said our goodbyes. Now I'm doing 80 and the 60 trying to get to my ex at 4 in the morning. So I eventually made it to my ex house, took a shower, laid down, and we got to it. The rest is history. Look, No judgment over here, sis. You did what you had to do. He disappointed you. He couldn't get you there. You went to somebody who knew what he was doing. It's no judgment over here. This was the first and last time I ever do anything like that. I felt terrible after, but we live and we learn. That's right. We live and we learn. I know to never do anything like that ever again. They never found out about this night, but my ex eventually found out I messed around with laundry and it was a mess. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry if this story was all over the place or if it seems like I skipped parts. This happened months ago and I'm trying to recall everything exactly how it happened. But thank you so much for reading my confession, Lo. I definitely want to know everyone's thoughts and opinions, but don't judge me too hard, y'all. We all had a whole phase at one point in our lives, but keep doing what you're doing, girl. You're doing great. Love you. Love you too, C. That was a good story, y'all. Let's don't go too hard on my sister in the comments, but let's talk about it. Like, what y'all would have did? Y'all would have ran two different appointments in one night if one was disappointing and you still got to you still got to get off. Me personally, I feel like maybe I would not have done that, but that's just me, and that's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you at all. Do what you had to do, sis. Okay, this one is kind of short. So this one says, hey, I have a confession. Don't say my name, LOL. We're not going to say our name, sis. So my boyfriend went to prison August 30th, 2022. And I tried my best to stay celibate. But December, I ended up doing something with somebody. And I regret it so bad because that shit was trash. And I was just missing my man. Because don't nobody do it like him. Laugh my ass off. Wait a minute. Wait. On top of that, his homeboy was texting me at the time and I was engaging in the conversation, but I stopped texting because ain't nobody about to call me a homie hopper and I couldn't do that to my man for real. Fast forward, I did something with somebody in January and I quit talking to him. Now I've been celibate for 2 months and I don't see myself doing anything with nobody because I want my man. Free him till it's backwards. Wow, sis, wait, so your man is in jail. He locked up and then you slipped up and did it with somebody because your man is in jail. Listen, the only man that I would ever hold down in jail is Devin. That's my husband. But if I was just single and that was just my boyfriend, I'm not holding nobody down, especially if you doing a long bid. I'm not a ride or die. I'm not going to hold you down. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm sorry. Like, there's only so much that you can do for me behind bars. Like, y'all can get caught up in that jail talk if you want to. Sis, I don't know. Maybe you just really love your man and that's just how in love you is with him. Maybe I hope he get out soon. But me, if that was me and I was you, I wouldn't be holding nobody down. Yeah, we over. Maybe we can try again if you get out, when you get out. But I'm not holding nobody down. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh, should I read another one? I feel like the next one is kind of long. So I'm going to save that for next week in the second episode. This was episode 1. We're going to save the next 2 for episode 2. Y'all, woo! Let's talk about it in the comments. Because C got me over here like, wait a minute, sis. Wait. Could you imagine you just think you got this fine ass man and he working with a third leg and then you whip it out and it's not giving third leg. It's giving Fire Stick remote. Y'all know how big a Fire Stick remote is? Could you imagine? See, you was a good one. You really, yeah, you a good one because the way I would have been, this is not what you said. You catfished me. You wee fished me. You fished me. Because you was trying to make it seem like you was working with a python and it's giving little itty bitty garden snake. And then, how you not working with an anaconda python and you a quick pumper? How does that work? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Y'all, let's talk about it in the comments. And if you have a similar situation, go ahead and send your confession in so we can talk about you too. Wow. Yeah, see, you a good one. Because the way I would have left that man, you will never hear from me again, sir. I'm not finna lay down. You laid down with him and went to sleep. Did y'all cuddle? See, did y'all cuddle? Girl, C can't respond back to my questions because she gonna give up her identity in the comments if she do. And we like to keep everybody anonymous. I mean, unless you don't mind. But she do mind because she told me to call her C, and C is not her name. So I hope you didn't cuddle with him after he just gave you that 5 to 10 minute round of disappointment. He didn't give no foreplay. It wasn't giving anaconda, and he got done in less than 20 minutes. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Yeah, let's talk about it in the comments, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into this first episode of Confessions with Lo. I'm gonna see y'all next week in the second episode after you watch story time of next week, the new one next week. So Thursday story time, Friday Confessions with Lo. So after you watch the story time, then you gonna come to Confessions with Lo. So story time's on Thursdays, Confessions with Lo on Fridays. We here? We got a little system, little schedule going. Okay, cool. So I'm expect you back here next week, right? With 2 new okay, yeah, we here. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, turn on your post bell notifications, send in your confessions if you want us to talk about it, and I'm gonna see y'all next week.